So, in case you Spence fans forgot, the fight between Errol Spence and Crawford was a welterweight bout. And the welterweight division is 147 pounds. That's been the 147 pound division. The welterweight division's been that weight since the beginning that I could remember. If you guys know any history about the welterweight division that says otherwise, so be it. But as for the last 60 or 70 years, it's been 147 pounds. Spence wants the rematch to be at 154 pounds because apparently he cannot make weight comfortably at 147. So he would like to be comfortable. He would like to be at his best weight, which he believes to be 154. But you wouldn't know what your best weight is because you've been fighting at welterweight. Now, had you started at 154 pounds, as you should have been from the very beginning of your career, then maybe we wouldn't be talking about this fight between you and Crawford. Maybe, just maybe, had you put down the bottle and stopped drinking and driving and endangering your life and others, just maybe, you guys could have had a fight 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. But you chose to make those decisions in your life. And you chose to fight in a weight class that you claim that you have trouble making the weight in. So all of it falls on you. While Crawford, who doesn't drink, who doesn't drive around drunk, stays in fighting shape, or at least close to it, constantly training, is comfortable making weight because he chose to live his life like a professional athlete. Now, I'm seeing a lot of boxing fans out there crying and complaining, saying they can't believe that Crawford is doing this to Spence. How come he doesn't want to fight at 154? Crawford is playing games. Crawford is ducking. Crawford is now the A side, and that's just the way it is. And remember, when you guys were all screaming and crying about Spence is the A side, well, now he lost. And as the great the Michael Scott said in The Office, oh, how the turntables. See, Spence is no longer the A side. Now, he would have been the A side still, give or take, had the fight been close and he won and Crawford won off a split decision, majority decision, something like that. But instead, he lost by an absolute beatdown, a one-sided beatdown. He is no longer the A side, ladies and gentlemen. Spence is now the B side. And Crawford calls the shots. The 147-pound division is the welterweight division. That's what the title should be fought in. You don't go to a 154-pound fight at junior middleweight and fight for a title at 147. You don't do that. You just don't. I know Floyd Mayweather did it, defended his title, his rinky-dink title at 154 against Maidana at 147. That's that clown. The real deal is Crawford. All you Spence fans are out there because, see, in your mind, you guys don't want to accept it. So in your mind now, you really, see, this is the narrative. This is how easy that you guys can be manipulated. In your mind, you guys really believe that at 154, Spence has a better chance of beating Crawford. Because you guys know exactly what's going to happen at 147. But at 154, just maybe, a slight tight bit, that we could give ourselves enough confidence to bet on Spence to beating Crawford. But you guys know it's not going to happen. You guys know it's not going to happen. You guys know that Crawford's not going to win. Either way, I mean, Spence is not going to win. Either way it go, whether it's 147, 154, 160, no matter what weight class it is, Crawford is not going to lose to Spence. Not the way that one-sided beatdown is. But the reality is that fight is at 140. The division is 147. And that's just what it is. You don't go around saying you need to have a rematch fight at 154. I could guarantee you in that rematch clause that you guys all claim you guys read, because I could guarantee you in the rematch clause there isn't any stipulation where it says a fight rematch clause going to be at 154. No, I bet you the rematch is at 147. And that's why you guys don't want to show the contract. That's why you're not really talking about the contract, what it really stated. You just keep saying the key word, right? The rematch clause, right? Those key little words that manipulate the minds, the talking points. Rematch clause. But I guarantee you in the rematch clause, it doesn't say the fight is at 154, because that would be stupid. Why would we make a rematch clause and put it in a whole nother weight class? No, the rematch clause is at 147. And it's not anyone's fault that you're too big to fight at 147. This is why we should bring back same-day weigh-ins. So then we don't have to worry about these guys fighting in weight classes they don't belong in. Because if they knew that it was same-day weigh-in, they'd fight in a weight class that they really belong in. There's no sympathy for what happened to Crawford. This is the sport of boxing. That's just what it is. There's no room for fight fans to be crying because Crawford doesn't want to give him a title shot at 154 to fight for his title at 147. Because if the shoes were on the other foot, you guys right now will be saying, no, we want Spence. We want Crawford to fight Spence at 147, and you guys know it. But see, now that the tables have turned, you guys are all out of options. And even after Crawford gave Spence a beatdown, you guys want to use the narrative saying that he's ducking Spence because he doesn't want to fight him at 154. You guys are even saying, how come he's willing to fight Charlo or Canelo at a higher weight class but not give the shot at Spence? Because the Canelo fight and Charlo fight is a bigger payday. And isn't the payday so important to you boxing fans? Remember how you guys were saying that Crawford is the B side and he has to take less money, and Spence is the A side. He gets the biggest money because it's all about money. Well, now that Crawford is the A side, ain't it all about money? Can't he have a chance to pick him a money fight like some of you guys say about Tank, about Floyd, about Wilder and Fury fighting Ngannou? It's a money fight. It's all about money. But when it comes to Crawford, oh no, it's not all about money, is it? You guys are a joke, man. All you boxing fans out there, excuse me, you Spence fans, because you're not a fan of boxing. All you Spence fans are butthurt right now, and you're mad and you're upset because you called Crawford a hype job, because you said he was fighting bums, because you guys said he was afraid of him, because you guys said he was limited, and so on and so on. And he gave Spence a one-sided beatdown. This is the MOBC. Please like, share, and subscribe. MOBC.